What it do, bedtime crew? Hey man, listen, UFC 295 just wrapped up, and I'm here to talk about why Alex Pereira versus Jiri Prochazka in the main event was not an early stoppage. It was a good stoppage, okay? Obviously, Alex Pereira just won by TKO in the second round, busted up Jiri Prochazka with the calf kicks, on the back foot, pulled him up against the fence, caught him up close in an exchange when they were both kind of trading, put him down with a right hook. And then Jiri Prochazka jumps on a single leg or a double leg, I believe. And Alex Pereira follows up with, by the way, legal elbows to the side of the head. You can see from other angles it's legal to the side of the head. So he goes elbow, elbow, elbow to the side of the head. Jiri Prochazka kind of slumps a bit. Now, keep in mind, Jiri Prochazka just got dropped, like full-blown, like dropped, comes back alive, grabs the legs, right? There's elbow, elbow, elbow. That's like 6 elbows. And watch what Jiri Prochazka's body does. Boom. Slumps, drops, hits the mat immediately. So that's 2 knockdowns in the space of like 20 seconds, basically. Jiri Prochazka falls face first from the right hook, wakes up, grabs onto the legs of Pereira as he's already being hit with unanswered shots. Then he catches the unanswered elbows, about 6 or 7, as you saw there, to the side of the head, and falls back like this on the canvas. Okay. Mark Goddard, obviously, he's the one that stopped the Israel Adesanya fight as well. And a lot of people, when they were, when we were all kind of unanimously in agreement that we wanted Pereira to win, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the majority of people were kind of like getting sick of Izzy, wanted Pereira to win. We got no problem with that stoppage. But when this guy gets, TKO'd basically twice, and we've seen him get knocked out before in fights and kind of come back, I understand that. But in the moment, if you're Mark Goddard and you see Jiri Prochazka fall like this, people saying, oh, he got right back up. Watch what he does. He's here. He's down on the ground. He turns away and then kind of jolts back up. I think Jiri went out again from those elbows. I really do, because the way that his body fell, let's see that again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one puts him out. Look at his arm drop there. Boom, and he slumps to the canvas. Head bounces off the mat, then he comes back. See how his hands kind of start reaching? Like, oh, got to protect my head again. His hands start reaching. So he comes back right about here and turns away. Very similar to the Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley stoppage, in my opinion, except honestly, it looks like Jiri went out worse than Aljo. Aljo kind of face planted, boom, 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 resets, comes back to life. This man, Jiri, got bounced off the canvas like a basketball. Took it like a champion, I will say that. Like getting on the mic and saying, nah, no problem, it is big learn for me. It is big experience. I'm very happy to die in this octagon and I'm ready to come back. He's a fucking Chad for the way that he handled it. Respects to Jiri Prochazka. Obviously, Alex Pereira calling out Israel Adesanya is a bit weird. I thought he should have called out the GOAT Anthony Smith, but he got on the mic and he was like, oh, Desanya, hey, come here, So maybe we get Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya next for the 205 belt. I want to see Jamahal Hill against Alex Pereira. I want to see Alex Pereira shoot this man up, because every time somebody says anything about Jamahal Hill, he's on Instagram Live dropping a 2-minute video, raging about somebody saying he's not the most technically skilled striker in UFC history. This guy is getting a bit sensitive, I think, on the sideline. So I'd love to see Alex Pereira beat him as well. But if we get Alex versus Izzy, add that to the resume. I mean, Alex Pereira beat Izzy, 3 times? Yeah, 3 times. Beats Jan Blachowicz, who Izzy lost to. Wins the 205 belt, which Izzy, didn't get. Beats Sean Strickland, who beat Izzy. This guy just cannot stop. This man's a generational fucking hater, dude. So, shout out to Alex Pereira. As for what's next for Jiri, bro, I know that they probably need to rebook Johnny Walker versus Ankalaev, but dude, give me Johnny Walker versus Jiri Prochazka, please, bro. Please, I don't ask for much. Okay, give me Jiri versus fucking Johnny Walker, and let's do a Brazil card. Let's do Pavlovich versus Almeida in the co-main. Fuck it, let's do it, bro. Because this man Pavlovich, Jesus Christ, 1 strike landed. He landed 1 strike against Tom Aspinall. Incredible performance. I can't even be mad that I got my pick wrong. I picked Pavlovich by round 1 KO. Aspinall gets it done with a crazy KO. If I'm John Jones, I'm retiring fucking ASAP, dude, because you're not out wrestling Aspinall. You're going to be too slow for him. I think Aspinall beats Jones by decision. I really do. I know that you guys think I'm just hating because I picked Stipe to beat Jones as well. You think Stipe is a bad matchup when you look at his skills. Imagine what Tom Aspinall would do with his speed and his wrestling and his striking. And that's on 2 weeks' notice, dude. That's on 2 weeks' fucking notice, and he was so sharp, bro. Crazy performance. So shout out to Tom Aspinall. Unlucky, buddy. Unlucky, buddy. You know, when I got knocked out in Madison Square Garden, buddy, you know, unlucky for Pavlovich, dude. We're going to ignore Mackenzie Dern losing. That was CGI. You know, she lost because she didn't have, you know, me, her guy in the corner, but, you know, it is what it is. Matt Frivola, Benoit Saint Denis, amazing fight. Crazy KO. Benoit Saint Denis, I really want to see him fight Michael Chandler. I really want to see him fight Michael Chandler. This is what I'm doing if I'm Benoit Saint Denis' manager, if I'm Dana White, right? I'm the best matchmaker on YouTube, right? This is what I do. First and foremost, Saint Denis versus Moicano, co-main event of a fight night. Boom. Get him to chin Moicano, right? Then, after Chandler loses to Conor McGregor by round 1 KO, which is going to happen, believe me, all right? I got the main event right. Listen to me, okay, dude? Chandler versus Benoit Saint Denis. That's a pay-per-view featured fight or a co-main event to a shit pay-per-view. Let's be fucking real. And then you do Benoit Saint Denis versus Poirier if he's not retired, or Gaethje if he's not retired, or Dariush if he's not retired. And then we do Benoit Saint Denis versus Charles Oliveira. I need it in my fucking blood, dude. I need to see what happens when this guy fights Charles Oliveira, dude. Okay, but great performance. Unlucky Matt Frivola. Guy's a fucking legend as well. Saluting him after. That was badass. That was a really cool moment. Diego Lopez, Pat Sabatini. This guy, Diego Lopez. Daniel Lopez, what a great fighter this guy is. I mean, I was watching the fight front row. He's a great fighter. He's a very good fighter. I believe he's from Mexico, I believe, or Brazil. And frankly, I've never seen a better fighter in my life. It was a great performance. I had to leave the building after because they don't want me to watch Matt Frivola, okay? Crazy performance. This dude, give him a top 15 opponent. Give him Dan Ige right now. Give him Bryce Mitchell, dude. I want to see this guy in there. Rest of the card was pretty good. Steve Erceg. This is not me, by the way, guys. Can you stop saying congrats on your win, Steve? I'm not Steve Erceg, okay? I'm not actually an Australian flyweight. So let's just kill those rumors right now. But that's kind of all I really have to talk about on this card. Amazing fight between Sadikov and Borshev. One of the fights of the year so far, let's be real. Perfectly scored as well with the draw. But yeah, that's what I thought of the card. Great fights. Maybe the best pay-per-view of the year. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Was this the best pay-per-view of 2023? And hey, man, I got another main event right. I'm back on the horse. You know what that means for 296. You know what time it is. It's White Boy Winter, dude. Colby Covington is getting that fucking belt, and the journey starts now for the bedtime videos exposing Leon Edwards' Mickey Mouse title run. And, you know, just letting these little, you know, nerds and virgins know that Colby Covington's winning the belt, dude. But all jokes aside, amazing card, great fights. This is the type of shit that makes you, like, love being a UFC fan, man. I've never been more happy sitting in my fucking room doing nothing all day on a Sunday. Crazy fights, amazing show. Loved every second of it, except for Pavlovich getting KO'd. But, you know, it's all good. Aspinall's cool. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on the stoppage as well. I think it was a good stoppage. I'm doing Trump hand movements right now. You can't see them. I'm doing Trump/Chael hand movements. I think it was a good stoppage, okay? I thought it was a pretty good stoppage. I think Jiri Prochazka, he was out cold, okay? He hit the floor about 3 times, okay, dude? But, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this stoppage. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @BedtimeMMA. See you in the next video, boys. Goodbye.